Coming up on the October 11th edition of the Met Report, our men's soccer team takes on an old foe from Golden.
And celebrities wearing bizarre pants.
And could Metro soon have on-campus housing? All this and more coming up on the Met Report. Welcome to the Met Report. I'm Karen Vega.
And I'm Hassan, Shah. The weather is changing, so when does campus close for severe winter storms? And it turns out the Auraria Higher Education Center is exempt from the state inclement weather policy established by the governor. The campus adheres to emergency closure procedures set by the Auraria Executives Council. The decision to close occurs under extreme conditions that pose health or safety hazards. The campus may close due to inclement weather, such as snow, tornadoes, floods, fires, or other emergencies, including chemical spills and pollution. To find out more about campus closures, you can call the AHEC office at 303-556-3276.
The Center on Domestic Violence brings Dr. Robert Jensen for an interesting presentation October 25th. The lecture, called The Price of Pleasure, covers Dr. Jensen's years of research on the pornography industry. The University of Texas professor will discuss the influence of media on culture and how pornography affects relationships. The lecture takes place at noon in Tivoli Room 440, and a light lunch will be served. You can RSVP by emailing cdv.ucdenver.edu.
Conflict is a part of everyday life. Luckily, MSU Denver provides services to combat this issue. The Conflict Resolution Services program specializes in creative control. They address negative encounters among students. A good resolution is needed when communication breaks down. The program tackles various issues throughout Metro campus. Braylon Pantel and Laura Roth discuss the process of the program.
Work through that conflict. So whether it's with a fellow student, maybe they're working together on a class project and things are not going so well, or perhaps they're struggling with communicating with an instructor about something going on in the class, or a roommate, anything like that. The person in that role is available to help them kind of coach through that conflict.
For issues you are having on campus, be sure to visit msudenver.edu/conduct.
The Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, or IEEE, is holding a conference Friday, October 18th on campus. The IEEE focuses on enhancing leadership and non-technical skills for technology students. The event is free, and Metro Student Branch encourages all engineering and technical students to participate. Again, the event is Friday, October 18th at 1 p.m. in Plaza Building Room M204. Make sure to bring your thinking caps.
You've seen the email alerts. Crime on campus happens from time to time. Kiwi Brockington asked a fellow student what he thought about safety on campus.
Montrell Williams is a senior at Metropolitan State University. As long as Williams has been a student on Auraria campus, he has never felt threatened or unsafe while attending classes.
I've personally never witnessed anything on campus myself.
Williams acknowledged that he has heard about the current crime activity on campus, but has not been a victim personally.
I've never felt unsafe on campus. I've heard of some of the things that have gone on, some of the isolated incidents that have happened, but I've never personally felt unsafe.
As far as why crimes on campus are committed, it is unclear.
I believe it's one of the safest college campuses in the state of Colorado.
Williams also stated that he is aware of the concealed weapons permit on campus, but he does not feel that having a weapon will prevent or benefit campus safety.
I agree that every student should be able to feel as safe as they possibly can, and as long as they followed all the protocols and taken the correct classes to carry a concealed weapon, that they should be allowed to do so.
For the Met Report, I am Kiwi Brockington.
Be part of the campus life. Studies show that involvement on campus helps create and change the student experience and social embracement. More colleges are designing and opening dorms to integrate students and activities offered throughout the college. The review of higher education says current students who are living on campus are more likely to stay enrolled through the next academic year. Metro has taken student housing into consideration, and the Met Report will keep you updated.
How great would it be to have housing on campus? I think it would really change the campus life.
Absolutely. I just wish that we were here to see it, but we're going to graduate.
Yeah, well, hopefully things work out and we'll see where things go.
Yes, we'll keep you updated. Well, coming up after the break, we talk to horror film director Jim Mickle.
And we see what Metro students are doing in Loveland. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. A recent drop in surface pH is disturbing acidity levels in Earth's oceans, and now marine life is taking the hit. Nitrogen negatively affects algal blooms and other marine life, making them vulnerable to disease. This also affects the millions of people that depend on ocean life for nutrition and livelihood. This ongoing problem may lead to the loss of one of Earth's most valuable resources. If you'd like to help prevent pollution, visit saveourshores.com.
Coloradans describe the new state logo as ugly and boring. The rebranding effort cost taxpayers $2 million. The chairman of MSU Denver's marketing department, Darren Duber-Smith, says the logo looks something that identifies a hazardous material.
The logo that the state produced looks like a hazmat logo. It looks like a warning logo that you would see on an oxygen tank. The CO in the triangle, CO stands for carbon monoxide. I mean, there was a lot wrong with the creative output of what we were given.
The Crispin Porter and Bugusky advertisement firm, along with many other firms, are responsible for designing the logo.
Big problems at the Colorado Lottery. A state audit on Monday revealed payouts to merchants are higher than the national average, and $400,000 in bonuses surfaced from last year for Colorado's lottery employees. The employees' bonuses led to millions of dollars lost for public school construction and parks and recreation. Lottery director Abel Tapia insisted that the department is no longer giving high bonuses to its 31 employees and informed officials that he is working to solve this problem. A bill is currently being created for an independent commission to oversee future lottery engagements.
Loveland hosted the first annual NoCo Mini Maker Fair last weekend. The fair participants displayed a variety of gadgets, trinkets, and new inventions. Kids enjoyed many activities, but one of them was the Nerdy Derby. MSU Denver also featured some of their work. Metro State Engineering Department helped take part in the construction of one of the Nerdy Derby tracks. Metro student Lori Edmonstone says their professor built the intense Nerdy Derby track.
This semester we built the Nerdy Derby track, and it's sort of a Pinewood Derby on steroids. Our professor pretty much built the track, and we helped out with the electronics and stuff.
Wow, I think that is great that MSU Denver is getting out there and inventing stuff.
Now that looks really fun. I actually want to try that. I think it'll be a fun ride.
Sign up.
Definitely. Well, coming up after the break, Yesican Escalante with entertainment, and Kevin Hall talks Metro sports.
But first, joining us now is Josh Cozart with next week's weather. How's it looking, Josh?
Hey guys, it's looking really good out here today. That is if you like the cool fall temperatures. Now we're going to start off with our national map for Saturday. We had a cold front move through our area last night, bringing us mountain snow and rain to the metro area. But for Saturday, this cold front is going to push its way into the Great Plains states, and it's going to bring that moisture plume along with it. States like Illinois, Missouri, and Texas are going to see the biggest amounts of rainfall. Now looking to our northeast over here, we have a low pressure system that is going to be creating a lot of rain for those folks as well. And then up here to the west, we have a weak storm system that's creating some snow up in Idaho, and it's going to be slowly shifting its way down to the Denver metro area by Monday. Now, from Saturday for the Denver area, we have a high pressure system just north of us, which is really going to make our temperatures very comfortable at 62 degrees and partly cloudy. Moving on to our Sunday forecast. That cold front, it's actually going to stall right here in the middle of the country, and it's going to be producing a lot of rain for the Texas area. And then that low front over here on the East Coast, it's going to continue to drop more rain on those folks as well. And then you can see that we have our winter storm that is slowly drifting its way down to the Denver metro area, and we're going to possibly see some snow showers in the mountains on Sunday. Now to take a look at our week ahead. Monday's looking to be 53 degrees, and look, there's that rain that I was telling you about coming from the northwest. Tuesday looking to be 58. Wednesday, as our temperatures rise, 63 degrees. Thursday's going to be 68 degrees for our warmest day of the week, and then Friday at 59 degrees. Our average temperature for this time of year is about 66 degrees, so it's looking like we're exactly where we should be for this time of year. I'm Josh Cozart with the Met Weather. We'll be right back.
Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down.
Where I bring Hollywood a mile high.
Aligning the Hollywood stars over Denver.
I'm here to bring you the latest juicy gossip from the mile high to the streets of Hollywood.
Give your most handsome look to that camera.
Where I'll be bringing you the latest gossip from Tinseltown all the way up to a mile high.
I didn't get any injuries. I was okay. I was a little dancing, these, you know.
Check us out every Friday live at 12:30 p.m. on The Met Report.
Now joining us for entertainment is Yesican Escalante. What's kicking in entertainment, Yesica?
Thanks, Hassan. The latest trends fell into place this season during Fall Fashion Week nationwide. Top styles include leopard print, layers, and beanies. Famous designers like Vera Wang to Christian Dior. There's sure to be trends to spice up your closet. The hottest colors of the season, emerald and military green. And don't forget white and accessorize your wardrobe with your favorite fall colors. Now, ladies almost forgot leather is the new black. Any cute leather jacket like this will do good for a good night out. While you might know how to style it, some celebrities could use some help. Now, whether you love them or hate them, the crazy pants are here to stay. Jessica Alba, Miley Cyrus, and Rihanna have already followed this trend. You choose in or out. And let's not get started on the dark lipstick trend. I guess our precious celebrities are already getting into the Halloween spirit. Speaking of Halloween, a new horror movie hits theaters today. We Are What We Are. The Met Report goes exclusive with director Jim Mickle.
The film We Are What We Are is arriving to Denver. Earlier this week, the Met Report had the chance to interview director Jim Mickle in regards to his latest. Mickle is known for such films as Stakeland and Mulberry Street, all of which are horror films. He discusses his new and third feature, which is a remake of the 2010 Mexican film of the same name. What's interesting is that Mickle is not a fan of remakes, especially in the horror genre. He tells us what the movie is all about and the aspects of horror it brings.
In this film, actually, it isn't a very gory film. It isn't a very action-packed film, and I think it was a really fun exercise to be able to do sort of an old-fashioned, sort of Hitchcockian thriller where really it's just three people sitting around a table will get under your skin more so than a, Night of the Living Dead.
The movie, which stars Michael Parks, Golden Globe nominee Kelly McGillis, Nick Nemesi, Wyatt Russell, Amber Childers, and Julia Garner, had its world premiere at the 2013 Sundance Film Festival and will be opening in Denver on October 11 at the landmark Chez Ortiz. This is Yanni reporting to you from the Met Report.
Human remains of the storm.
So I think this movie is going to be awesome. It's already freaking me out.
What freaked me out were the crazy pants.
So what do you think, Karen, in or out?
Definitely out. I'm sorry. Some people can rock them, but they're definitely not for me.
Let's just stay away from those.
Yes.
Stay away from the dark lipstick.
That too. Coming up after the break, Kevin Hall brings us the latest with our undefeated women's soccer team. We're coming right back.
All night long and do it all again so I can find my way back home.
The sun seems to shine a little less since you've been gone.
You were the one I wanted. Don't stray, don't ever go away.
I'll just smile and everyone will wanna go with it. Oh.
From the Colorado School of Mines in Golden.
To Black Hills State University in South Dakota.
To Colorado State University in Pueblo.
For more than 100 years.
The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference
has stood for excellence in the classroom and on the playing field.
With 14 great colleges and universities.
Student athletes in the RMAC achieve on a national stage.
While earning their college degrees.
The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, continuing the tradition of excellence.
Welcome back. Now joining us for Met Report Sports is Kevin Hall. How are our teams looking, Kevin?
Well, it seems like all of our teams have a winning attitude. And recently there's been no Metro team hotter than cross country. Both the men and women finished first in their last race and earned national rankings and look to continue that hot streak at their own Metro State Invitational. For the women, Janelle Links is once again on point, earning the individual victory in the 6K race in a time of 22:53. The women had 5 runners finish in the top 15, which helped them grab first as a team. The men were equally speedy. Kirk Harvey, Nick Cadlick, and Chris Davis finished 1, 2, and 3, and all finished within a minute of each other. Harvey had that top time at 25:48, and with that type of performance, it was an easy win for the men as they took the top prize as well. 2 first-place finishes mean higher national rankings. Both teams moved up 1 spot, the women to 8th and the men to 16th. I mean, come on, you don't put up a performance like that and not get rewarded for it. And now a losing streak, no matter how small, is something you never want to have. Coach Hendricks and her team trying to avoid a 3rd straight loss against a UCCS team that always puts up a fight. The Roadrunners neutralized the Mountain Lion attack, holding them to a .105 hitting percentage. The team had 77 digs to help bring that attack down. 24 came from senior Alex Green. On the offensive side, it was a 3-headed monster of Han, Heath, and Keanu. They posted 48 of the team's 55 kills en route to a 3-1 victory. This weekend, the Roadrunners head to the southwest to New Mexico. First up tonight is New Mexico Highlands with Western New Mexico in waiting for the next night. Our women's soccer team still has not lost a game. In the loss column, nada, nothing, big goose egg. You think CSU Pueblo has a chance against us? I don't think so. Look at the intensity of those high fives. Carissa Price trying to show the intensity with her leg. Shot goes wide, still scoreless. That is until Naomi Polanco cleans up the trash in front of the net, and that's goal number 1 for her this season. To the second half we go. Price sends it in, and waiting for it is Brandy Farley with the tap in. I think a little blurry and rainy. Oh, yep, it is. Runners up 2-0. Price would add in a goal of her own. Shame the camera guy wasn't recording it though. Metro State wins 3-0.
I think they're getting their confidence. They're scoring the goals that they should be scoring. And, you know, we're getting a ton of chances still, which is great. But I think we're finally getting into that final third, wanting to go to goal and execute, and we definitely did that.
Next up, the team took on the Cougars of Colorado Christian, who they handily defeated 4-0. Price scored 2 goals during the contest, and with 3 goals during the weekend, She was awarded the RMAC Offensive Player of the Week. The women head out to take on Regis University today at 3:30. And now the newly christened 24th ranked men's soccer team took down Colorado Mesa 1-0 in a scrappy game last Friday. Next up was a date with their old rivals, Colorado School of Mines. A win here in Golden moved the Roadrunners to second place in the conference standings. Metro already up 1-0, and Andrew Mejia with that takedown on Tesho Akindele just outside the box. Free kick for Mines. Akindele fires, it's blocked, and nobody has Joe Haynes. He's all alone, and the Diggers tied this game at 1 apiece. Carlos Mendez racing up the field, tees one up, and Colin Baker believes he can fly. Great diving stop. Game still tied at 1. Another set-piece chance for the home team. Jared Herselman lofts it in, and it sails through the hands of Keegan Hand, who apparently couldn't use his. Mines takes the match 2-1.
Overall, I thought we played pretty well. First half, really good. I thought that we had them, right until they scored their goal, I thought we had them pinned in this back half. But, it's always a game of details with this team, and then when we just don't pick up the minor details, we get stung.
Now, something tells me they won't be in those national rankings come the next polls, but it doesn't get any easier for them. They take on Fort Lewis today at home, 3:30. And then one more note, getting into winter sports, I know it's getting cold out. Our men's basketball team, #1 in the preseason poll. So it's a good start for them.
Wow, absolutely. I can't wait to start going to those games.
Hoop it up.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great season ahead. I'm really excited. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Met Report. For Josh Cozart, Kevin Hall, Yesica Escalante, Karen Vega, and the whole Met Report staff, I'm Hassan Shah, and we'll see you on campus.